Hey guys, Demon here, and today we are reviewing Polar, the Netflix original, I think it is at least. But Polar is a movie that came out this year. I think it was just maybe last month, or maybe it was early this month. Anyways, so let's review Polar. So, spoiler alert, by the way, if you haven't watched it, I'm going to spoil it a lot. Before I spoil it, I'll tell you a rating. I'm going to give this about a 6. For reasons I'll tell you in the spoiler review. So I'm going to give this a 6. Do I suggest watching this? Maybe if you're bored, I would say watch this. It does have a interesting twist at the end, but for the most part, it's kind of like lackluster. It's kind of just average. But let me explain why. Okay, so Polar. Basically, it's a movie about a hitman that's retired, and of course, people want to kill him to get his pension not paid, I guess, so they don't have to pay him money anymore, because that's what they do in the business. And of course, this hitman turns out to be one of the hitmen that are so badass at their job they can kill a whole freaking army. So basically, he's a one-man army. It's very average plot line. It's very just I can just kill whoever I want and stuff like that. There's one point where he gets captured, but then he escapes because he's a badass. He's the badass hitman. It's very average, just a very average plot line, but it's pretty cool. It's almost like a Michael Bay movie. It's like a mind-numbing movie. It's just like turn off your brain and enjoy the action. That's pretty much this movie. It's just like turn off your brain and enjoy the action. There is one part in there where this girl is his next door neighbor, but she turns out to be one of his hitman victims because he killed her father. And then at the end, we get to find that out, and that was a pretty cool thing to find out. It's just like, oh, I did not know that. I did not see that coming, that she was one of them, because he kept on having this vision of this thing over and over again, and you're meant to believe like, oh, he's just being haunted by memories of his past. But it turns out it's actually this girl that he's remembering, and the way that he brutally killed her father and stuff like that, and her whole family. So it's very interesting to see. It's an interesting twist at the end, and then she's gonna kill him or something like that. But then she doesn't actually kill him, and she asks him, "Do you know the people that killed my father?" Sort of thing, kind of leaving it on a cliffhanger where we might get a second movie. Although, to be honest, I think it would have been better to have that shot, because at the very end you hear a gunshot, and then it flips to the one where she's like, "Do you know who killed my father?" So we know he's still alive, right? I think it would have been better. I know this wouldn't be enough for a sequel or anything like that, but they're probably going to make a sequel. But it would have been better if we heard that shot and then it just cut the credits. That would have been a cool thing. Because that would have just left it ambiguous. It'd be like, what happened? Did she actually shoot him? Or what happened? That would have been cool. But in the end, they took the road where it's just like, oh, we're going to make a sequel probably, so we're going to have this little tidbit in here. So, yeah, basically, it's an average plot. The ending, pretty average. It could have been cooler. Just the way I described it, it could have been way better. It could have been like, holy shit, that's totally ambiguous. That's awesome. But it's an okay movie. It's nothing to brag about. Nothing to really watch. I guess it's something to watch. It's enjoyable. It's just like an action flick. It's a movie where you're just like, cool action. I'm sure a lot of people would like this. I enjoyed it, but it's just not interesting, I guess. It's very just normal action flick where the guy is just a badass that can do anything. The villain is just like the bad guy. He doesn't have nothing to him. It's just like, I'm the bad guy. There's only one good part in it, that's a twist. The rest are good, but it's just action film. So if you love action films, go watch this movie because you'll love it. If you don't like action films, don't watch this movie, I guess. And if you have not watched this far, go watch it, I guess. Because there is a neat twist at the end that turns out to be lame after they ruin it. But still, it's neat. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video for today. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell notification for watching my content, obviously, because you love my content. As always, my friends, stay sane. Peace.